No, I got hit by TzKal-Zuk. That was terrifying. Oh, that's so chaotic. Oh, that's so scary. I hated all of that.
Welcome to episode 10.
Tasty. Welcome, ladies and gents, boys and germs, to the 10th episode. Perhaps the penultimate as well. We'll have to see how things go. A bit of a reminder, we are at 393 out of 410 tasks, and a quick little refresher on top. I've been chipping away at some of the easier tasks on stream, so guess what? You guys get a freaking sick montage right now. Oh, God. Oh, God, I hated that, bro. Oh, I hated every single second of that. And we're rewarded. We get a purple, boys. We get a purple. We're always rewarded. Please, anything good. No. That is so bad, bro. That is so bad, bro. Oh, my God. Oh, dude. My chest loot is better than the split I'm getting from that. Oh, sorry. Ah, let's go. First try, technically. Come on. Kill it. Please kill it. This is it. This has to be it. This has to be it. There's no way that's not it. There's no way. A sub 22. Beat it by over a minute, baby. Oh, that was dirty. No rewards, never lucky, but we did it, boys. Oh, we did it. That was a good time for everybody. Thank you for sitting along with that. Now, the biggest thing that we have left in this entire series, if we take a look at the bosses here, is TzKal-Zuk. We have 9 Zuk challenges left, and they are terrifying. The one I really, really want to work towards first is the speedrun, the sub 65. I've never speedran before, but I feel like if I go for that time and learn all the tactics, it will make the rest of these challenges relatively easy. So yeah, I'm going to go in and just try to go decently fast, but on top of that, I would like to knock out some of the ones that you can knock out without doing anything super freaking weird. So currently got a task of 2 Zuks going in. Hopefully we can get something done, but yeah, you know, a normal Inferno KC usually isn't too bad. We'll see how this one goes. All right, ladies and gents, here we are, wave 66. Supplies are looking okay. I think what we're going to be going for today is the Jad skip. Oops, let's not kill that guy. I think I'm going to be going for the Jad skip because it sounds fun. I've got 4 brews, which is pretty solid. Not a huge amount of Bastion, but I hope that's not an issue. I'm just not going to use any for triples or single Jad. So yeah, wish us luck, soldiers. I'll see you on the battlefield. No, I got hit by TzKal-Zuk. That was terrifying. Oh, that's so chaotic. Oh, that's so scary. I hated all of that. Oh, man, I fell behind the shield a little bit. I was paying too much attention to Jad. There's so much going on right there, just like visually speaking. That was pretty spooky. I'm not gonna lie. That was a little bit spooky. I guess I'll go hunt more tasks, man. Whoa, let's not click that. Whoa! What the fuck did I get hit by Jad?
Great range to a magic attack.
There's too much noise! Well, we're back at our good friend Turiel after that unfortunate accident. I was sitting in Discord with a couple of my buddies here, and they were helping me out. But the thing I realized is if you look at the sound settings, I had both of these on, which you guys can't hear it in the recording. I have it turned off, so you can't hear them. But if you have the area sounds on during the healers when you're like Jad skipping, it is extremely loud because you hear their explosions every tick. So it makes it very difficult to hear whatever Jad is attacking with. So we're going to turn that off, and we are going to attempt another run, probably after stream today. Hopefully this one goes a little bit better because they've been kind of gross recently. Oh, it's a little... Where am I going? Why did I run so far ahead? Why did I run so far ahead right there? I hate this game so much. That was so good. That was horrible. That was an awful death, and supremely tilting because let's roll the clip. It happened because of a very, I don't want to say little known because a lot of people know about this, but I guess I'm just dumb. I didn't know about this. I was unaware of this mechanic. When you tag the healers on TzKal-Zuk, they actually change NPC IDs or object IDs or whatever it is. They change it to a fundamentally different creature as recognized by the game. And due to the weird spaghetti code of whatever process that requires, you cannot attack them for the following 2 or 3 ticks, I don't remember, after you tag them. Which means that red click you saw there, I clicked far ahead of the shield because I was anticipating that red click on the healer to stop me and start attacking the healer again. But because it was in that null period where I couldn't attack it, it completely ignored the red click, and I just kept running in front of the shield. So, yeah, I didn't know that was the thing. But now unfortunately, now I do. Perhaps I was going to learn that sooner or later. Just really kind of sucks because I was feeling really good about that run. It was a good pace. It was on stream, so felt good. But I'm going to hop back in right now, and hopefully that doesn't happen again. I don't know. Wish me luck. Yeah, there's that weird prestige mechanic. I don't know if you guys know what that is. Oh. Look at my fucking stream. Man, how did I forget Barrow's gloves? Whatever, it's fine. I don't really need him. How did I forget? I don't know how I forgot Barrow's gloves. I don't. Man, please, please. Oh, okay. Oh, that was scary. I hated that. I hated everything about that. We did it! We did it! I didn't even have gloves on. I didn't even wear gloves for that run, dude. No gloves. Easy peasy. Alright, that was certainly a nerve-wracking task. The thing that I really hate about Inferno tasks is the fact that it takes so freaking long to do them. It's a minimum of an hour and a half. And if you fail something that's like a Jad or a TzKal-Zuk challenge, it's just an hour and a half down the drain. But we're done with that. And I have one, let's see here, I think one. Yeah, we got one TzKal task left with our Inferno thing here. So what I'm going to do is give myself a bit of a challenge. I'm not going to do the T-bow. I'm going to do the challenge where I have to kill TzKal without a T-bow. But I also want to challenge myself by getting a PB on this task, which is very doable. I'm just going to have to click pretty hard, or at least, close to a PB. I just want to keep going fast because we are closing in on the sub 65. So yeah, I'm going to hop back in. Hopefully this won't be too difficult. I don't think it will be. I don't anticipate too much, but we'll see. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is wave 63 done. And as I suspected, the Bofa here is actually pretty comparable to the T-bow. So not too much of a sweat. Supplies are decent going in. Not going to do anything fancy for Jab. We're just going to fucking play it cool on TzKal and hopefully bring this home. I'll see you boys at the finish line. If it keeps hitting like this, I'm not going to need to do fucking anything. Jesus Christ, this bow is good. Nah, not quite T-bow good, but still good. Hey, who the hell is blow drying their hair? Guys, I'm filming a YouTube clip, man. Oh, and I finally got the no luck required. I didn't even realize that. Okay. Perfect. Easy peasy. Dude, I've been knocking out these Inferno tests left and right. There we go. 60 out of 73. Gorgeous. We only need 3 more tests, too, till I'm at the beautiful 400. Cool. So it's only been probably like 2 seconds for you since you saw the last clip, but it's been about 5 days for me, I want to say. Group Iron has come out recently, and I've been grinding that really hard. However, I do obviously want to prioritize finishing off the combat achievements, because we're still rocking 397 out of 410. So the goal today is to finish off all of the Tob achievements minus the perfect Tob. And how are we going to do that, you ask? That's a very, very good question. Now, the interesting thing about the Tob achievements that some people like, some people dislike, is that it's not solo. You need a team to do all of these. And while I may consider myself pretty good at the game, I also need 4 other people who are really good at the game to do that. So, enter the Tob Gentlemen. We'll talk about them a little bit later, but they're essentially a group of extreme gamers. I think they hold every world record in every room in every scale of Tob, if I'm not mistaken. They're really, really good, and there's some people I met through essentially just doing Tob for the last 2 years. So, I'm going to group up with them, and we are going to finish off all of the speedruns. Let's get into it, boys. So what I need to finish up Tob here are the 3, 4, and 5-man normal speedruns, as well as the 5-man hard mode speedrun. Now, you might think that the hard mode times are harder because the raid itself is harder, but that's actually the opposite. The hard mode times are measured by total time in the raid, so that includes getting stuff from the chest and waiting outside. So if you don't dilly-dally and you don't die, the times are actually relatively forgiving. The normal runs, however, are hard. They're really hard. It's measured by room time, so you can take as much time getting ready before the fight as you need, which leads to some pretty insane strats and inventory setups. So we're going to be starting with the 5-mans while we have all 5 people, and let me tell you guys, 5-man speedruns with world record holders and world record strats is one of the most insane and humbling experiences I've ever had in RuneScape. So I'm going to go room by room here and explain the strats that we're doing and how they differ from a regular raid. First room obviously is Maiden, and the biggest difference in a speedrun Maiden is that we do what is called stacking and skipping. So brief overview of the fight for people who aren't super familiar is that in this boss fight, these red crabs come out at 70, 50, and 30% health and walk towards the boss. And if they get to her, they heal her. So typically what people do is they freeze them and DPS them down, and then wait for the next wave, freeze all those, DPS them down, etc. for all 3 waves. But in a 5-man, you have so much damage that you spawn the 70% crabs, everybody gets back on the boss until she's at 50, and then you stack those 2 waves on top of each other and DPS them down all at once. So that is what's known as stacking. Now, the second method we use here is skipping, which at the final wave of crabs, the 30s, all we do is freeze them, and then everyone immediately gets on the boss in the hopes that we kill the boss before the crabs unfreeze and then heal her. And that is what we did in this room. Now, next room here is Bloat, and this one really absolutely butters my muffin because we do what is called a 1-down bloat, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's 1 down. 2 of the meleeers go in, and they start attacking it immediately. They BGS it down so its defense is low, and then they just keep scything it and equipping new Phoenix necklaces as soon as their last one breaks. Now, hopefully this does like 20 to 30% damage. And if it does, by the time it goes down, everybody else enters the room, dumps all of their specs, and it should die before the stomp, which we narrowly get here, which is freaking awesome. It was so cool.
Yeah, we'll get this. It's fine.
Yeah, dude, I was out.
You were out. Oh,
Yeah.
Max claw. Back to back max claws. Boy. I've never hit that back to that.
yeah. Get it or you're losing. Oh, yeah, chilling.
That's kind of nutty. Holy shit, I've never done that before. Nilo's was pretty much the same all around, except these guys just deleted everything in the room. Like, I barely had anything to click on. I don't think they wasted a single tick between any of them. Now, I'm not going to go into the in-depth mechanics of the Nilo room, but safe to say, I would argue that this is easily the most in-depth room in all of Tob. Just the sheer amount of knowledge of how this room operates is incredible to me. And it really, really shows when you have a team that knows that, like these guys did. So TzKal-Zuk is similar to Nilo in that the really no different strats, so it's not super interesting to watch. But Verzik, however, has one of the most interesting things that we did. And some of you may have heard of this before. It is called God Booking. Now, if you look at my inventory, every single member of our team has a God Book, and that is because of one niche mechanic that it gives, which is the Preach option. Now, that makes your character say some silly words, but more importantly, it uses 25% special attack. And you're probably thinking that that sounds terrible. Why would you want to use special on a book? But it's because of the way that the Dawnbringer works. Now, in a normal Verzik Phase 1, players take turns using the Dawnbringer special attack, which costs like 35% spec. So if you do the math, 2 specs is 70%, and 3 is 105. So starting with full spec, you'll only be able to get 2. Now, enter the God Book. Every player in the raid preaches with the God Book approximately 8 seconds apart, and then the team waits until the first player is at 95% spec, close to regenerating to full. Then they start the fight. The first player specs twice as normal, which brings them down to 25% spec, but this time, if everything is timed correctly, they should regenerate to 35% right as they're able to get off that third attack. So that's 3 specs in a row. Then they drop it to the next player in order who should have done the same thing, so it should also happen to him. So all 5 people in the raid get 3 specs in a row, which makes phase 1 insanely fast. Now this is also super risky because you don't hide behind the pillar. You pretty much face tank Verzik, so you're going to end up taking some autos to the face. Now this is a bit tedious to set up, and it's also dangerous, but it is the world record strat, and it was just beyond wicked to do this in person.
Yeah, I think so. Might be close.
13:30, not too bad. I don't even know what the time is for this, I'm not going to lie. Like, I didn't even look.
Not a tick to spare there.
14:15.
Ah, easy peasy.
Yeah.
Well, we one-shot the normal mode 5s, which is pretty nice. So after that, we went on to the hard mode 5s, which pretty similar strats. We did stacking and skipping in Maiden, but we did not do a one-down bloat, as you'll see here.
Oh, no, it actually turned.
Oh, dying on my
I'll
hard
be there in a minute, boys.
That was a bit of a shiest.
That was.
Oh, no.
Do you want to just kill?
God. Just survive.
Just take him for a walk, mate. You got plenty of time.
It was still alive.
Whoa, eat up.
Oh, is that me?
Oh,
Eat up, enemy.
oh my god, my APs are coming up again.
Easy.
Could be chilling.
That's gotta be it.
Combat task
Yeah,
completed.
Damn.
by like a whole minute. Very nice.
Not even close.
Yeah, we're gonna have to run it back.
Where's the kit, man?
Never rewarded. Here's the
So
kit,
do we
though.
want to
Here's the
quickly?
So with both the 5 normal and hard mode speedruns out of the way, we started working on the 4-man normal, which for some reason was a brick wall. We were in here for like 4 hours, and it's not even that we were playing poorly. Like I said, these guys are literal world record holders. This is fairly easy for them. But we got so incredibly unlucky with just general RNG, Warhammer specs, damage. It was really brutal, but we persevered.
So this is what Versik's meant to look like when you hit.
Wow, this is way different than everything that's ever happened.
Yeah, see, that's a bit better than usual.
Wow.
Welcome
so
to a
much
Versik where you
faster.
hit.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, we crushed it. We absolutely crushed it.
Where was this 3 hours ago,
Oh my
dude?
god. Dude. The next and final top task for the evening was, of course, the trio speed run. We one-shot it.
Nice. That's
gotta be
chilling.
it, yeah?
Yeah.
it is it.
Easy.
Combat
So
task
Trio's the one that's
completed.
like,
Oh, what?
Bye.
Oh, I thought it was sub 17 for a second. Oh,
1739.
panicked. Yeah.
Never
chilling.
lucky, no purples. I want to give a huge shout out to the Ostod boys that helped me out with that. It was like honestly an honor and a pleasure to game with them. If you're having trouble with the Tob tasks, I highly recommend going to their Discord. I'll link it down below. Not only do they have a bunch of resources if you're looking to get better at Tob, but they also have boosting services if you're looking to complete these Grandmaster tasks, but you just don't know anyone that's good enough. So yeah, I'm going to drop that down below. If you're interested, you can hit them up there. And of course, this is the end of the episode tonight, gentlemen. 65 out of 73, and if we look at the boss's overview, look at all this green, guys. Oh, this is a beautiful, beautiful sight. Oh, we have perfect Tob left and TzKal-Zuk, and then we are pretty much done with the combat achievements. So look forward to that next episode. No spoilers what's coming up, but just got myself a nice little Zuk task. So with that, I'm signing off for the night, gentlemen. So remember to stay scrumptious.
I'm a savage, we can have it bad. Bitches with the asses, stretch them out like they molasses. Booty clapping, ass slapping, give that bitch some good dick. And she said it was fantastic, bet that bitch thought she was flexing. Now that bitch acrobatic.
Don't even think for a second, nigga, you might need a moment. You were only given one shot like a buzzer beater, but you stoned it. Brick house, brick house, brick house, brick house.